Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to Zomboland Gaming. I'm Zombo Skater. This is episode number 12, I think, in our series here. So for those of you who have been keeping up, we're gonna have 3 streams that'll be posted between Sunday and Tuesday. That are all the stuff and bits, the in-between things for this episode. There was a lot of prep work. And that's kind of why we're up here. So I'm going to show you all the things that we kind of took care of and did and built and some of the stuff we did on stream. So just in case you didn't watch the stream videos, you'll get kind of an idea of what went on between last episode and this one, as well as just look at this view. Look at I mean, let's go into photo mode. Look at this. Look at our factory area. Those are the ones that we built during the streams. And then just look at this. It's crazy how much stuff that we've been able to fit in all this area. And you'll notice these are looking a lot cleaner, and we don't have any down there. I made this a whole lot cleaner. I did a lot of work, people. All right, so let's go ahead and get on down there. So what is this? I need to figure this out. Oh, sulfur. Okay, we're gonna have to bring that down one of these days, which actually we may do at the end of this episode. We may, if we get done with our task of the day, we will most definitely bring that sulfur down. So the goal for today is we're going to make our computer factory. It is huge. So here's a little drawing of it right here. It's a whole big mess. Basically, we've got iron ore that needs to be constructed into iron rods, which then needs to be constructed into screws. And then we've also got crude oil making plastic, and then the plastic's going to go to an assembler. And then we've got copper ore making copper ingots, which makes wire and copper sheets. And so then we've got the plastic coupling up with something else. I don't even know. Something else in assemblers. It's just a whole mess. It's a whole damn mess of stuff. Oh, we're making circuit boards. That's what we're doing. So circuit boards, cables, plastic, and screws all going to make computers. It's a big jumbled mess. But we've got a whole area set up for it. We just have to basically get over there, which is kind of why I wanted to show you all the stuff and things we did on our way over there. Because it is on the far right side of our map. So as you'll probably notice, I've got a bunch of lines that I've hidden. I have tried to hide a lot of these as best as I could. So we've got things like this, which will eventually get fully hidden. But our Caterium is going underneath the floor here, up into our Caterium factory, making quick wire. And oh boy. Oh, that's spike rebar. Ah, wrong factory. Ah, get out of here, factory. This is my quick wire factory right here. It's a very nice, simple setup. So we just got the Caterium ores coming in, getting smelted to Caterium ingots, and it's just like limestone, how limestone is 45 limestone to 15 concrete. It's 45 Caterium ore to 15 Caterium ingots, and then it just goes up there to make quick wire, and I believe we are probably absolutely full up on this. Yeah, we are. Quick wire for days. Yeah, okay, so then what you noticed here was we made ourselves on stream some of these. Let's get some of this back into our hand, eh? Chainsaw can go here. Detonator can go here. This can go right here. What else we got down here? A rifle. We need some food. And bam. Okay, everything's done. So yeah, we made ourselves a spiked rebar gun. Woo! It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. It's one shot at a time, then you gotta reload it. But we also made our rifle, which we don't have rifle cartridges for yet. And of course, we've been blowing a whole bunch of stuff up. So yeah, we just have this over here, basically making our spike rebar, which is literally just iron ore to iron ingots to spike rebar. And that's already pretty much full up storage too. So we got plenty of ammunition. It's a little bit nicer than having to go up and whack things over and over again. And then we've got our black powder, which I believe this might be full. Yes, it is. So I think what we're going to do with the black powder facility for today, because Noblisk requires steel pipes and black powder, I think what we're going to do is we're just going to stack the Noblisk factory right on top of this black powder. That way we don't have to bring over some more sulfur. All we got to do is bring over iron and coal. And you also notice that all of this is going down. Yeah, and I kind of did this action. Almost all of my factories now have glass, so you can see where all the hidden items are coming. Let me see. Can we see anything up here? I don't think I corrected or fixed anything up here. But since we're up here, let's get some research done. Look at this. I prepared. Woohoo! So, alien organisms is done. Caterium. Let's see. What do we have that's just a couple seconds? Aha. Here we go. High-speed connectors. Ooh, look at this. Supercomputers. So, we will learn supercomputers through our regular tier upgrades. However, if you can get to this point fast enough, you can actually unlock supercomputers a whole lot sooner than you normally would. That's 5 minutes. That's 5 minutes. So those are all 5 minutes. We're done with flowers, done with mycelia, nutrients, power slugs, quartz, and we're on to sulfur. 3 seconds for rifle cartridges. There we go. Now we can actually make a rifle cartridge factory one of these days. And that's 3 minutes and 3 minutes. So let's go back up to Caterium. And let's get started on the next level of power poles. We'll let this go while we're off and about doing things, but we are getting close to being done on research. That's amazing. All right, so down here, nothing new is going on over here, and we'll look at that on our way over there. So for the time being, let's stop by the Awesome Sink, and I've already pulled out 12 coupons, but I believe we should actually have some more coupons, and if we're smart about this, let us go in here to our inventory, and we've just got so much gunk going on. We don't need any of this. Like, we have got a lot of junk in our hotbar that we just don't need. Okay, go up to the next one. Just get rid of all the junk that we don't need. This doesn't get you very many coupon points, but, you know, I'm not going to ever use it. It's just going to be... Why am I getting rid of my concrete? Oh, no. Oh, no. No, no, no. Thank you. No, not concrete getting rid of. We need to get rid of ores. That was awkward. Why did I get rid of the concrete and not... Or did I? What? There we go. That was awkward. Okay, concrete. Limestone. That's why I said the word concrete instead of limestone. All right, there we go. So we'll let that go. Let's see. How much do we have here? Hey, we got 3 more coupons. Print our coupons. So we have a total of 19 coupons. Woo-wee! All right, so we're all done with all of the organization, all done with walls, all done with attachments. And so foundations, let's go buy. And buy. Buy. Ooh. And buy. How much is this gonna cost me? How much are we at? We're at 16, so we only have 3 left, so we can't buy any more there. This costs 10. Not buying any statues yet. 1,000! Holy crap. And we don't need any of this stuff. So yeah, we're all good there. Alright, so let's go ahead and close out buy all. We're almost done. We just basically have just this right here. We only need 8 coupons for this, so we should be able to buy that by the end of the episode. So let's see. If we go to our menu here, Q, wrong, button, and foundations, you're going to see now we have all of these double ramps. So when we start improving on the facility and making things nicer, these double ramps are really going to help with our vehicles being able to go up and down ramps a whole lot better. And then just, oh man, look at all this. The aesthetics is going to be real cool. All right. Nice. We spent some money. All right. So things that I did here. So we have all these miners, right? Over here, there's 4 iron miners. What I decided to do with them is I actually took this one right here, and instead of sending 4 lines coming out this way, now that we have level 4 mark miners or conveyor belts, I basically took this one over to there, and so it's powering this facility. This is going out to couple with this miner, and this miner right here is feeding this facility and then our modular frame facility, I believe. So that's covering that. It limited the amount of lines going out, and then we just merged these 2 conveyors together, so now we have just 1 line coming down here. So much cleaner. And then, you know, our jumbled mess that was crisscrossing all sort of different directions and making things look terrible? Oh, look at this. Look how clean this looks now. Nothing is touching against each other. They are all individual and separated out. And I even have, like, the quartz. The quartz is going into a wall here and coming right out in 1 line because I merged it. And I did the concrete came up there and it goes down underneath. And then as you notice, the iron goes in and it comes down and comes underneath and comes up right here. We've got everything nicely sorted out over here. It just looks so much cleaner. Not to mention, we've got a whole walkway now over here that is just empty. Look at this. Cleaned up all the conveyors. No more conveyors here. They're all just running right here. So we basically cut our conveyor total in half as well as I even bought some more different ores over. And then you notice here, oh, look at this. Giant jumbled mess gone. I have everything coming in here nicely. We've got copper, iron. I believe this is the, what is this? Oh, that's more iron. Then our leftover concrete. And then we've got coal. And then the raw quartz is coming up right here. And then basically it just goes right up here. And we've got our sandwich layer. And it's actually pretty clean up there, too. It seems like it might be a mess because it's going everywhere. And it does kind of look a little bit messy. But I believe I have a way to get up there. You also notice I walled everything off. So our walkway down into this area where our awesome sink was for the concrete, we actually have an enclosed walkway coming down right over here by the raw quartz. So it's looking quite nice down here now. I still have to do all the power poles. I want to get rid of those. I want to get them as hidden as possible. But we will get that off episode. And then you can see all the concrete. No longer is the concrete coming down here. It's all nicely tucked away up top. Here's our plastic coming up from our little facility down here. And I think we're going to overclock this at some point. So we can double our plastic output from this one node. And I thought I had a way up here, but I guess I don't. Oh, yeah, it's right here. Yeah, it just looks so much nicer down here now. There's nothing on the ground down here, so we can actually, I don't know, do something with this. But then basically, we have coming up over here. This is our old wall section. I've cleaned up all the conveyors on the other side of that wall section. And then here is where everything comes in. I mean, even up here, it looks like it might be a slight little mess. But everything's nicely going. Nothing is touching each other. So there's no clipping of conveyor belts at all in any which direction. And I even got the automated wiring factory built, which I should have probably gone over while we were there. We'll take a look at that when we come back here in a little while. But I did get the automated wiring factory built in yesterday's stream. Yoink. Oh, God. Oh, don't fall, don't fall. All right, and here we go. Look at this. Oh, so much nicer. Less conveyors. Nothing's jumbled up right here. I think you might remember that I had the iron and the concrete crisscrossed at one point in order to get them to go where I needed them to. No longer. There is a little bit of funkiness over here with how this is all set up. Just because of how I wanted to get things going this direction. And I want to see if I'm able to get my vehicle back to where we're going. See if we can get there quick enough. I don't know if I can. Yeah, I actually managed to find my vehicle. We had built this in one of the streams. And I left it way back where I was. Oh, let's see if we can drive. Oh. These things, the physics of driving in this game is not so great. Hopefully we have all the materials we need. I think we should. I'm not quite certain. If not, we'll just jet back over here. Oh, good. I really need to make these a little bit longer. Oh, here's the test. Here's the test. Can we get past this? Oh, we squeezed right under. Nice. But yeah, you can see down here, I mean, we just cleaned everything up quite a bit. I still got to figure out what I'm going to do with this area to enclose it. But we'll figure that out at a different point. What else did I do during stream? I got a bunch of slugs. We were able to overclock a bunch of a bunch of the different miners to get a bunch of different resources coming up a little bit quicker. I cannot remember if I did the second, I think I did the second coal generation plant during stream, which is basically down this direction. Well, you should be able to see it once we get over this way a little bit. Oh, but look at this. Everything is just so nice. Nothing is touching. I like it. A lot of work done. We cleaned up all the way to we went all the way back to every single miner and cleaned every last little bit up. It was so satisfying. It was satisfactory, one could say. Oh, shoot me. We still need to go to a bunch of these drop pods so we can get all of our alternate recipes. I think we're going to do all that during streams, though. Oh, come on. Look, I even left space in between the copper and the coal, so that way when we get some more Caterium or some other resource, it'll fit. All right, here we go. So we're back over by where our fuel production is. And if we cut down this way... Oh, God, if I can do this without dying. I think we did this during a stream. I don't think we did this during... oh, hello, autosave lag. I don't believe we did this during video, if I can remember correctly. There's been a lot of videos coming out. I've got 6 videos that are going to come out this week before Wednesday. Basically just Enter the Gungeon and Satisfactory streams. But we've got basically a plastic facility down below us. The plastic facility is going to our computers. That way I don't even have to build the plastic portion of the computer factory today. It is already built. But let's just go ahead and get out here. We don't need to go all the way down. But yeah, so now we have a whole bunch more coal generators, and I believe we don't have a power pole up here. We actually are at like 5,000 megawatts, I believe, of power. Especially because what I did with the plastic factory down below us. I love how we're making mud prints everywhere. You see this from down here? Yeah. So right here, you're going to notice that if I go into camera mode, we've got fuel generators down here. So instead of taking the heavy oil residue and turning it into petroleum coke, and then either taking the petroleum coke to more coal generators or awesome sinking them to get coupons, I decided to turn the heavy oil residue into fuel, because you can, and then just power up fuel generators. So that greatly increased our fuel consumption. The only problem with this, however, is these fuel generators are only going to run when the plastic facility is running. So it does give us quite a bit of power. I mean, that's what I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, yeah, 8. It's like 7.5 fuel generators. So that's quite a bit. I mean, that's almost 1,000 megawatts of power. But the problem is going to be is that once we figure out how much our computer facility is going to run, we're going to take a splitter and offshoot the plastic. So that way, if the computer facility stops, we can just awesome sink the plastic, and that should keep the fuel generation going indefinitely. That'll be nice, because we really need power. We're getting to that point where power is going to be a major pain in our ass again. Unless we start overclocking stuff. We really just need to take a stream to just go around and find all the power slugs we can. Alright, so this is the last stop on the tour before we actually get going with our project today. Whoa. I love having a vehicle now. It's so much quicker getting around everywhere. Alright, so here we are. So this is where we're going to be making our computers. And let's check our power consumption real fast. So we are producing 4,264 megawatts of power. And our max consumption, if everything turned on all at one time, would be 7,110 megawatts. Ouch. Ouch. I mean, we have a capacity of 4,594. We also have, I think, 16,000 megawatts of stored energy, or 1,600 megawatts of stored energy, just in case. But we're only currently using little over 2,500 megawatts, so we're still good, but we definitely are going to need power. So we've got our plastic sitting right over there. This limestone is going to be used for something else, not necessary today. I just grabbed it just so I could remind myself. But we've got our copper ore right here, and we've got 2 limestones over here, which is just what we need to make our computer factory. So I think we're going to pull all of this, and let me see, how big does this sucker need to be? We're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 smelters. So that's like a 5x3. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 constructors, which would be a 9x3. Then we've got 4 assemblers, which would fit on the 9x3, followed by the final manufacturer on the top floor. So I guess we're just going to go a 9x3 facility. So we need to make sure we have enough damn space for that. Let me see. We got, if we start right here. Right here. 1, 2, 3. Actually, we can go right over here. Give ourselves a little bit of breathing room. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. By Jove, we have enough space. All right, excellent. Well, we are going to get into a time-lapsey little bit here, and I'm going to get this computer facility built, and then we'll come back in like we normally do, and I'll explain what we did afterwards. Delicious energy drink. All right, let the music commence. Woo! All right, welcome back, everyone. Holy crap. So I don't know what went on there. It must have been when I was placing my mergers between the screws and the copper sheets on this level right here. They must have merged in together. I don't know what's going on. But let's go ahead and get ourselves a little ladder system going on here so we can actually get up and show you some of the stuff and things. So basically, we have our plastic coming in here, right? It's going all the way up. We have our copper going in and getting smelter rated. We have our iron, which I don't need all this iron, which is great because that means there's 240 from there and then 180 iron right here that we're going to have left over. I only needed 60 iron. So we just have the 60 iron going in right here. And I'm just doing a simple irons coming in right here, splitting into 30 to go up to 2 smelters. And then the iron is coming back down right here and going in to make iron rods. And then we've got the copper coming in on this side, going up to the smelters, and then it is coming back down right here, coming over to make wire. So we were able to get more on one level than we were expecting. If I can, I can't jump. I can't. Hello, jump. All right, yeah. So you can see all that work up here. So we've got our 2 smelters for iron. The iron just coming back down and going back inside. We've got this one copper smelter is just bringing its copper in, and that's what's going to make the wire. The rest of the copper is going off this direction, and it goes up to the next level to make copper sheets. And then we've got our iron output just going up. The plastic, like I said, goes straight up because it's not needed for a couple levels. And then right here, I believe, is our, iron rod output. A lot slower than I expected it to be. But yeah, so then our iron rods are just coming out this direction. So now let's try and find ourselves a way to get up to the next level. Yoink. Yoink. And let's grab a ladder. And we should be able to go, you know what, I want to put a thingy right here so actually get in there. Boink, boink, ladder. You know, I just cleaned all this up too. All right, let's get on in here. But yeah, so we've got our copper coming up, and it's just getting split out. Basically, it's going into 6, so we can just split it into 2, and then from the 2, split it into 3. So we get an even distribution of the copper going in. And then what do we got going on here? I got to remember what's going on here. So this is our iron rods. So our iron rods are coming up in here. Once again, it's 6 constructors for the screws. So we're just splitting it out into 2, and then those individual ones splitting out into 3 to our 6 constructors making screws. And that is all that is going on this level. And somehow we had a foobar up there somehow. So then we've got all of our copper, our wire comes up as well. Gets turned into the one thing of cable. So 30 cables going out. And then all our copper sheets are coming out here. And then here's our screws. So our copper sheets are just merging into this line on the right. And then our screws are doing a little bit of a weird dance because I could have sworn that this was off in the middle, but it wasn't. It was on the left, so I had to do a little weird dance to get it up and around past the plastic that's going up on that next level. And let's see. Let's see if I can do some magic. Oh, yeah. All right, there we go. And now we actually don't even need... Doink. Let's see if I can get onto this ladder. Oh, yeah, perfect. We nailed it. We did it. We can go in right here. Oh, so then all we have up here is we have the plastic and the copper sheets. Now, the copper sheets was nice and easy. I just have them splitting off into just an overflow system, so it just splits off into all 4 of the assemblers. However, the plastic, we actually needed... Technically, we only needed 50, but since we're making 160 at our factory, I just said forget about it. It'll back up. No big deal. So we basically have 60 of the plastic coming up in here. And so how I did this was, if we can worm our way over here, is we have the 160 coming in, splits off into 80 and 80. And then we split this 80 into 40. So we got 40 there and 40 here. Wait, did I miss one? Oh, no, right here. I'm past a step. So we got the... let's get off here. So we got 80 right here, merging. Then we've got 80 right here, splitting. So we got 40 right here with 40 right there. And then we've got our 40 coming back to merge with this 20. That is not right. That is not right. I can't see anything up here. This is just ridiculous. 20 plus 40? 40 plus... Oh. I don't think I merged this right. I don't think I merged this right. I think I merged... I can't tell. I can't tell anymore. It's too much of a mess. Oh, I think I'm coming back this direction. I don't have any idea. It's too much of a mess. My brain hurts. It's working. That's all that matters. Let's ignore that. I might have to come back. If this thing doesn't act very efficient, I might have to come back. But this is our limiting factor anyway. Our circuit boards are going to be our slowdown point. But I think I might have merged that wrong. Whatever. So anyway, they're making circuit boards. Circuit boards are just going straight up. And then that spare plastic, like I said, is going up right here. Around where we just did the screws. If this thing seems to be slower than it really should be, I'll have to revisit that plastic. I think I might have merged it wrong, but no big deal. And the final layer. So now the final layer is super simple. We just have our cable coming up, our circuit boards coming up, our plastic and our screws coming up to this one manufacturer. And I love the manufacturer. If it'll start, yeah, look, see, the plastic being all screwed up probably isn't going to be a big deal. We're always going to be limited by circuit boards. I can't stand it. And I do not know why this game just... Circuit boards. If anything on any of these, kind of like with the heavy modular frames, that was limited by, I think, modular frames. It's just going to be one of those things that, to make these super duper fast efficient, you're just going to have to do what you can do. I mean, I should be getting 25 circuit boards a minute, which probably means my plastic is jacked up. Because this is definitely not 25 per minute coming in. Really slow. Although, well, that might have been about right. Because 25 per minute's one every 2.5 seconds-ish. 2 seconds-ish. But look at this animation. I love this. It's so cool. But we do have computers being made now, so that's dope. And I have got a scratchy throat today. Good grief. I did a 5-hour stream last night, and I think it killed my throat. So we basically just have it going down to our typical normal storage system. But yeah, boy, circuit boards. We only have 10. I mean, not circuit boards, computers. I can't even get excited properly. Cool, so we can take those for right now. So excellent. That was the main goal of today. So we are only at 1 hour and 43 in the stuff and things for this. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut and go all the way back to the base. And, oh, actually, you know, let's look at our power real fast before I even head off of here. So we aren't really producing anymore because the plastic is stopped. Yeah, so we'll have to make a plastic overflow, which we can do right here. So if we go like this, grab a splitter right, let's just go right here. Grab a special, an awesome sink. Let's see, place it right here. And then we're going to take a... We take a Mark 1. This is Mark 2 belt. You know what? We'll just do this. Oh, that's too steep. Can't put this here. 9. Let's put it down a little bit. Oh, that's a... Wait, is this only a Mark 2? This should be a Mark 3. Why is this a... Oh, I was going to change it to Mark 2. Okay, so... This should hopefully... When this is flowing... I don't know how this is going to work. I don't know how well this is going to work. We're just going to have to... We're just going to have to test it out over time and see what's going to be the best use of this. This might not be... No, let's take power from down here instead. This might not work the best. We should probably just do... Mark 1 belt. We want to make sure that that's going to have enough going in. But while it's stopped, it should all come here. And then if we maybe upgrade this to this... What I'm worried about is... I mean, I think our plastic production is going to always be... Whoa, autosave lag. Always greater than our circuit board production up here. So I don't think it's going to cause us too many problems. But at least this way, we'll always have power being generated at the fuel station. I'm hoping. I'm hoping that's how it's gonna work. We'll see. We'll see if it's making any more, because it's got to turn the HOR into fuel. It's got to take the fuel to the fuel generators. Oh, look at that. Yeah, so we are getting a little bit extra power there. That's another 200 megawatts. Really isn't all that much. All right. Okay, it's working. All right, I'm going to cut and get back to the base. We're going to do some more research. And then we're going to go ahead and build a Noblisk factory. It should be relatively quick. I just got to get some iron, coal over to the location. And then we're just going to put it right on top of the pre-made black powder. So I will get back to the base and get the coal over there. And then we'll get going. Alright, we're back at base, and I am having a little bit of a performance issue right now. It seems to be causing a little bit of a lag here and there. It's gotta be these fuel generators doing this up and down. That's pretty darn funny. Woo-wee, though. Oh, thank God we're not using over it. So, we're gonna not do the black powder, the Noblisk. I'd like to do the Noblisk and the rifle cartridges all at the same time. And I think what we'll do is later this week we'll have a stream. And in the stream, I'll build the rifle cartridges in the Noblisk factory. Because it's not one of those things that you technically really need to build a factory for. It's just, why not, right? I'm going to build factories for every last component possible. I'm even going to do the stuff that deals with biomass and fabric and the things that like aren't automated 100%. Like you still have to put things into a storage unit for it to then work. But I'm going to build them anyway, just to make them. But we're going to do that in stream instead. Because I've got to get all the conveyors hidden, moved over. That's going to take a couple hours tonight just to get everything moved over here. Just so then we can build the factory. And I just do not have that time tonight. It is Sunday night. I go to work tomorrow. And I have a lot of adulting still left to do. So let's go ahead and at least get the next research going. Let me see. What do we want to work on? Not really worried about smart splitters right now. Or power switches. Or really supercomputers, to be honest. Not too worried about these either for the time being. Let's go ahead and, I guess, go over the supercomputers. Can't afford... Oh, we need high-speed connectors. There we go. Boop, start research. Power switch. So we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 6, 7. Only 7 more things to research. And we will be done completely with this, other than hard drives. So that's pretty darn dope. Excellent. Well... It's going to be a little bit shorter of an episode than normal. Maybe not. I don't know. We did a lot of talking and walking around at the beginning. But hey, computers are built. As you probably noticed, things are starting to get more and more intense. These factories are starting to get kind of ridiculous. So, in between this episode and next episode, we're going to build the Noblisk. Just to have them. We're going to build rifle cartridges because I would love to finally start using my rifle. I mean, look at this. It's empty. I can't do anything. Look at that little... Look at that little fix-it little keychain. That's amazing. And then we're also going to build the modular engines. I believe it's modular engines and adaptive control unit. Let's go down to our space elevator real fast and take a look at what those are. I haven't been doing these in actual videos because, once again, this is kind of something that you could just build at a crafting table to get as many as you need for fulfilling the space elevators. But... once again, why not? Build a factory out of it. So yeah, so it's modular engines and adaptive control units. So we're going to build both of these, the Noblisk and the rifle cartridges, during streams this week. And then that should fulfill our assembler here for our next space elevator upgrade. Oh, and I don't know if you noticed, I put glass floors. So we can actually see all the... it was actually really because I needed light down there as I was working. But so we can actually see all the stuff and things going into all the factories. And I love the look of it. Alright, well that's going to close us out for today. Wow. Computers. It was a lot easier than I expected it to be. I hate the fact the circuit boards are going to be our limiting factor. But maybe during streams and stuff, when we're tidying things up and trying to make things a little more efficient, we'll go in there and try and up the percentage of circuit boards. I have a feeling it all has to do with me not splitting the plastic properly. It looks like I did the math wrong up there. But... I am out of here, everyone, and thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to leave some likes, subscribes, comments, all the stuff and things down below. And, oh, did I even show this? I didn't get to show you this because we never came back here. I say goodbye, and then I find something else to talk about. So this is our automated wiring factory. It is a giant mess, just like the smart plating and the Versatile framework. What a mess. What a giant mess that we really don't need. Because, well, I guess we do need automated wiring for modular engines. But alright, on that note, I am out of here, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you during the streams. And, of course, for Saturday's Undermine episode. Excellent. Bye-bye. Ta-ta. See you guys later.